Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hazeeq, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Theta. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Taking a look at the daily chart, you can see Theta is correcting just like the entire altcoin market. We are down 76%. Slightly above the average correction percentage across the board. Usually it's 65 to 70. We're sitting at 76%. It's not too bad because if we take a look at the bottom from August 2023, we are up 114% from that. And we are nowhere close to those October/September prices. So in general, this looks much better than a lot of the other altcoins that are, some of them are even dropping below these prices from October 2023. So they're retesting that level as resistance already, which is not good. Now taking a look at this downtrend that we've got here. When is this going to stop and what are the levels we should be eyeballing? So I did give you a few levels in the previous videos. If you take a look at all of these trend lines, these were good buying opportunities that we gave you in advance before this whole correction occurred. So if you entered at 96 cents at $1, you are already in profit. So if you entered at $1, you're up 15%. If you entered at 96 cents, you're up 25% already. So we do have another support here that you want to take a look at. Is that one is sitting at 86 cents and it's based on this November 2023 touch. I'm not saying we're definitely going to get down there, but just in case we have another wick, just like the one we had over here, feel free to set up some buy limit orders in advance. But what's happening here is we're printing a higher low. So we have this low playing out in 2023. We have a high and we have this higher low. So we are potentially starting an uptrend. We did break above this August 2022 resistance, which was a very powerful move. And this is a good signal that's telling us Theta is performing strong. There are buyers. There are enough buyers to take it past previous resistance levels like this one at $1.70. So the chart is looking healthy in my opinion. And yes, it's a short-term downtrend here, but it's nothing that Theta can't take care of. It looks like we are going through this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're looking at that wave 5 bottom over here. When is that going to come into play? We don't know, but hopefully this is the end of this correction and closer to September, October, we'll start recovering. Maybe we will see a relief rally with a subsequent double bottom pattern, just like we had back in 2023, a similar thing playing out. So we had this bottom in September. We saw a relief rally into October and then a retracement. And from there we exploded. So we took out the target for the double bottom and then some. Of course, we rallied quite impulsively. And the same thing could happen across the board for many different altcoins. We print a bottom right now. In the next few weeks, we start retracing, we run into some sort of a resistance level, and then we print another bottom. That's your double bottom there, and then you move to the upside. Very, very likely. This is election year, keep that in mind. If Trump is to take the seat, that could be bullish for the markets simply because of his stance on Bitcoin right now. We'll see if that changes after he might be elected, because we all know that usually politicians say whatever it takes for them to take the W, and then they would obviously go back on their word. We'll see if Trump actually tries to make the United States the main crypto hub in our world, and that would be an interesting turn of events if it actually plays out. But for now, it looks like China is going to be dominating in in the crypto field. But taking a look at the monthly chart now. And before we continue with the video, I want to give a quick shout out to my Patreon. If you're interested in getting more exclusive content, you want to support me as a creator, and you like what you're seeing here on YouTube and you want more, feel free to check out the Patreon. That's definitely a place for you. There's a 7-day free trial, which means you can get access to all of my content since the inception of the page. So that means you get podcasts, low cap gems, technical analysis, project reviews, and a whole bunch of other stuff. We try to do posts there on a daily basis. We cover airdrops and a lot of stuff that we don't really cover on YouTube because we don't have as much time. And of course, because patrons get more stuff and more content. And if you're interested in that, the link is down below in the description. Thank you all. Let's continue on with the video. We can see a Elliott wave structure starting from the bull market top in March 2021 for Theta. We had a wave 1, 2, major 3 wave, retracement, and then the bottom with that wave 5. Now from there we started our wave 1, wave 2. We're looking for that wave 3, which is the biggest wave of the Elliott wave count, and this would potentially take us all the way back to the all-time high prices. If this could happen before the end of the year, that would be amazing, but I don't know if we can do that before, December, because here, for example, we had a 7x rally. From the current prices, it's going to take us, it's going to be an 11x. So I don't think we can do an 11x in just 5 months or so. But I definitely think that target can be met in the first half of 2025. Then maybe we go through another retracement and we're looking at $30 as our bull market target. I would still advise you take profits at the previous all-time high just in case. It's always smart to pay yourself. You never lose money when you pay yourself, by the way. So make sure to take profits along the way as you're going up, because if you don't take profits, you only wait for those perfect round numbers to be met, especially if they're way high here, at $90, you might not be able to sell in this bull market. So try to stay conservative and realistic. And then if one of your coins pops and does a 50x, then that's great, but don't expect that from every single coin because some people fall into that trap. Taking a look at the stochastic, you can see we are retracing back down to our oversold. I would say this is a very good buying opportunity even right now. If we do come back down into the oversold here on the stochastic, which is below the index of 20, then that would be a golden confirmation of the fact that we're bottoming out. The RSI on the monthly, as you can see, is pretty stagnant. This move in March is nothing compared to what we saw here in 2021. So the big move is yet to come. That's why I'm saying the wave 3 is going to come into play, and that could be a massive move to the upside, a retracement, that wave 5. Subsequently, we could print a bearish divergence there with the price action where we're going to print a lower high on the RSI, but a higher high on the price action. And that would be your bear market or bull market top signal. And once we get there, we'll talk about that. Obviously, this is just me speculating, but the chart looks healthy. Like I said, if you haven't picked up any tokens yet, make sure to do that. Of course, not financial advice. We're trying to hold the 0.236 on this Fibonacci retracement. That would be ideal. As you can see, if we close the candle there, the monthly candle, we're golden essentially for this wave 2 bottom. And as long as we don't come back down to the September 2023 low, we should be good for continuation. In case we continue dropping, in case this wick takes us down to this teal support block, it's not the end of the world. We've been in that area before twice. We could have a quick bounce from there. As long as the candles don't close below the September low, we should be fine. And again, this teal support block is based on the November and October 2020 touches that we had. So this trading range essentially created this support level for us to begin with. That is why we were targeting it back in 2022. I gave you that support block. We retested it twice. We had perfect entries here and here. And from there, obviously, the rest is history. That should be it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you learned something useful, let me know down below in the comments. Also, let me know what is your average buy-in price and what are your targets for Theta during this bull market. Stay safe and take care.